Self-confidence is one of the most crucial attributes that can enable a fulfilling life. It's the belief in oneself that empowers us to overcome challenges and achieve our goals. But how can we strengthen and build our self-confidence? In this video, we will embark on an inspiring and motivating journey to discover what the Bible teaches on this important subject. Introduction. Self-confidence is a key to a fulfilled and successful life. It influences our decisions, our relationships, and our ability to pursue our dreams. However, many people struggle with building their self-confidence. They feel insecure, doubt themselves, and are often guided by fears and self-doubt. The good news is that the Bible is a valuable source of wisdom and inspiration when it comes to gaining and building self-confidence. Within the sacred scriptures, we find numerous verses that encourage and teach us how to develop unwavering faith in ourselves. Let's dive into these biblical wisdoms together and learn how to apply them in our lives. Chapter 1: The Origin of Self-Confidence. Our journey begins with a profound understanding of where true self-confidence originates. In the book of Psalms, verse 139, verse 14, we find the words, "I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made, your works are wonderful, I know that full well." This verse reminds us that we are created by God and that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. This is the foundation of our self-confidence. We should never forget that we are created by a loving and powerful Creator. This means that we possess divine potential within us, waiting to be realized. When we become aware of this and see ourselves as valuable and loved by God, we can develop self-confidence. Chapter 2: Overcoming Self-Doubt. Self-doubt is a common obstacle on the path to self-confidence. In Philippians 4, verse 13, it is written, "I can do all things through him who strengthens me." This verse encourages us that we can conquer any challenge because God provides us with the strength to do so. When self-doubt arises, we should remember this truth. God has endowed us with abilities and strengths that enable us to overcome difficult situations. We should not underestimate ourselves but trust in our Creator and His support. Chapter 3: The Power of Positive Self-Talk. Our thoughts and inner dialogues have a significant impact on our self-confidence. Proverbs 23, verse 7, says, "For as he thinks in his heart, so is he." This verse teaches us that what we think in our heart shapes our reality. Therefore, we should learn to engage in positive self-talk. Instead of demeaning ourselves or thinking negatively about ourselves, we should encourage and use positive affirmations. When we tell ourselves that we are capable and valuable, our self-confidence will grow. Chapter 4: Courageously Facing the Future. Self-confidence empowers us to boldly face the future and pursue our dreams. In Jeremiah 29, verse 11, it states, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." This promise reminds us that God has plans for our lives that are full of hope. When we believe in these divine plans and move forward with courage, our self-confidence will strengthen. We can be sure that God is by our side, guiding us. Chapter 5: The Importance of Gratitude. Gratitude is another key component of self-confidence. In 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 18, it is written, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you." This verse reminds us to be thankful in all situations. When we practice gratitude, we focus on the positive aspects of our lives. This helps us overcome self-doubt and insecurities. We recognize how abundantly we are blessed, and our self-confidence grows as we concentrate on the good things. Chapter 6: Living Self-Confidence in Everyday Life. Self-confidence is not an abstract concept but should be lived out in our daily lives. In James 2, verse 17, it says, "So also faith by itself, if it does not have works, is dead." This verse reminds us that our faith and self-confidence should be expressed through actions and deeds. We should courageously take risks, accept challenges, and utilize our abilities to do good. When we put our self-confidence into practice, we not only enrich our own lives but also serve others. Chapter 7: The Community of Self-Confidence. Our journey does not end alone but in a community of self-confidence. In Hebrews 10, verses 24 to 25, it is written, "And let us consider how to stir up one another to love and good works, not neglecting to meet together, as is the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near." We should connect with others who are also working on strengthening their self-confidence. Together, we can encourage, support, and inspire one another. We are part of a large community of believers who have firm faith in themselves and in God's guidance. Conclusion: self-confidence is a precious gift we receive from God. By relying on the biblical wisdom we have explored in this video, we can strengthen our self-confidence and lead a fulfilling life. We should remember that we are fearfully and wonderfully made, that God equips us with strength, that we should engage in positive self-talk, boldly look to the future, practice gratitude, live self-confidence in our daily lives, and be part of a community of self-confidence. I encourage you to implement what you have learned in your life and strengthen your faith. You are valuable, unique, and loved by God. Let your self-confidence grow, and boldly follow your path, guided by God's love and wisdom.